Okay, Bears coming to Carolina. They're 2-7. It's been a while since I've played this. Been a couple days. We're 8-0. 2 games ahead in the division. 1 game ahead of the second seed Rams. So hopefully we can keep winning. Oscar Delp's out. Bears don't have anyone out. Pretty damn good across the board now. Let's take a look at their scheme. All right, West Coast spread, base 3-4. All right, you got Caleb Williams, backed up by Nico. Kyle Monangai, James Peoples, second-year guy out of Ohio State. Pretty decent 1-2 punch there. Then you got Luther Burden, DJ Moore, who we did not trade before we started this. Bo Sparks, pretty good receivers there. Great tight end, Colson Loveland. Ozzie Trapillo, Greg Smith. Man, I feel like these centers, bro, these rookie centers are pretty damn good this year. Well, Cole Strange. Damn, Darnell Wright, pretty damn good tackle. Daniel Hunter, third-year player, Quincy Rhodes Jr. Linebackers are nothing really great. Neither are the corners. They have a good strong safety though. Alright. I think I wanted to go with, I think I did it last time. What did I wanted to go with the passing yards. Yep, we're doing passing yards. So let's see here. That's mastered, so we're hoping for no turnovers. And 4 touchdowns in the game, hopefully. What else would we pick here? Oh, nothing else. So I guess we're just hoping for 4 touchdowns. Alright? Oh, unless we got some play sheet shit too. So 3 touchdowns, under 2 sacks. Okay. Let's roll.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers. Sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Up the middle with Brooks here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 6th-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns. And
his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Then it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
How the fuck did he end up
this
with
one
it?
arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point.
Oh, okay. I like it, though. I like it. J.C. Horn tips it right to number 5.
Scrimmage, the 15,
leading the league in interceptions again. We're not going to be able to afford him.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second and 11. This is caught by McMillan. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier Legette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one complete to Legette. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 2nd and 2. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
4-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. 2nd and 15.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this is going to be a safety.
My goodness.
As Williams is taken down to the end zone. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. With it is Brown. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned
Damn,
it,
bro, they ain't going
I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Second and 13. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 34-yard line.
First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. After one, it's 9-0. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
The slot man in motion right.
At the 30-yard line.
And they run the option on second down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. To the air, Williams. They'll try and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Nick Scorton, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that'll put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The 7-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
All right, I have a feeling I need to take Brooks out.
I know at times people think use it too often, but
Yeah, severe chance of injury. Fuck that.
be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through.
I don't know, man. I think there's got to be some PI on that one.
Field position is facing 4th down.
Third field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football.
Oh,
It's
you
blocked.
fucking shitting me.
It's picked up, a live ball, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's fucking crazy.
Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Bears take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
How'd they fucking get by?
Quite a swing. I mean, this could have been a 2-score game, Charles. Instead, now we're tied with an extra point to follow.
Can you believe that? I mean, think about looking at the score or just...
$90. Okay, for some reason, 83 is not getting his guys, and 65 is not getting his guys. Like, 83 just chooses to fucking go up against to help 71, and then 65 chooses to fucking block out. The fuck? Fuck you guys. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I want to see who that was. Mubenga. Fucking assholes.
ago, and you're thinking, this feels pretty good. We're in control. Instead, you might have to play from behind.
Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Panthers 9.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long, as one of them told us. If I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Now a 1st carry here for the running back. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now the 1st carry here for the running back. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way that you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, nice move. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Again, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
19. Bears 10.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
We haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? To throw, Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again here, Williams. To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
And the Bears, 1st down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Williams pass. Complete.
2nd down in the yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the
Here's Williams. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
Williams pass.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. To the air once more. Williams. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
1st and goal.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw again. And it's caught. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive
That
stoppers.
fucker
Guys
just
who can
popped
make big
like
plays,
popcorn, bro.
interceptions, not get free. In this case, they didn't need one.
Shit.
The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground. Doesn't work.
Oh, you fucked it up. I was hoping
Possession
for like an
of the football
interception.
goes over to Carolina. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Dude, check this shit out. Alright, who are you? Manung guy? Okay. Literally, bro. Okay, so who is it? Lloyd? Or Jackson? Ugh. Bam. Bam. I don't know. I think it's just like, I think it was just the pressure. It's like a pimple, man. You push it from both sides, opposite sides, squeeze, and just it pops out. Damn, bro. They were driving too. They were on their way.
20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Upton stout there defensively.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And shedding a man at the 40. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. To throw once more, here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. Looking to throw is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At the 34-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Williams with a little touch pass forward. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Manungai. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Williams loses the football. And the Panthers have recovered.
I think it's close, but I think
good
he
yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possible.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Oh my goodness, what the fuck is he doing out there?
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
7-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Number 2. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Bears 10.
course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
And now
nice.
turnover as
Look
this
at that
one's
pick.
intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Gets past 1 man. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
A 6-yard gain.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. This taking
You know what?
it at
I'm
the
going to do
goal
something
line.
here. I'm tired of seeing number
He
37
takes
just
this
get
near the 25. Just a
ignored
little pass there.
left
Call it
and
to
right.
26. The Bears offense out there set. Ready to go.
You know what? I'm going to put him in. That's right. poor guy's always getting ignored, man.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Bears on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
A gain of 6. That's good for our Bears. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Williams going to look to throw again. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2nd and 7.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Breaks through the contact.
Oh my goodness.
24 yards rushing for him.
Broke
now
free,
as the
bro. Just that last
continues.
little fucking pinky that held on to him.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's more. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. To throw, Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Throwing again here, Williams. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's more. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
From the gun, here's Williams. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Brought down by Upton Scout. Brings up third down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
He didn't get 4 touchdown passes, that's for sure.
So for Carolina, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Chicago, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Gave up 2 sacks, huh? They scored in there. Okay. Oh crap, what's the damage? 3 to 7 weeks? That ain't bad. Okay. Not bad. All right. Come on, Rams. We need you to lose, buddy. Come on, guys. Come on, Arch. Alright, they got Delane out. Where those other 2 guys are. Okay. Oh, I think that covers it, man. Alright, till next time.